right, Els, you just gave us a signal so you all know that we are clear for takeoff. Music, Life, and Love podcast. I'm your host, M.Soto. I appreciate everybody that's listening to us on Apple Music, Spotify, all our viewership on the YouTube channel. We appreciate you guys from our inception. Make sure you continue to like, subscribe, and share our content. If you have any comments or if you have any topics you want us to discuss, Music Life and Love 88@gmail.com. I'm being accompanied by my wonderful co-host Gillionaire in the chair. What's good, sir?
Yeah, yo, what up? What's going on, homie?
Everything is going on, broski. Everything is going on, man. How you feeling?
I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm cool.
All right. So one of the things I know we was talking about, but we never got a chance to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And I guess this would, out of the music, life, and love portion, this would be the life question.
This was a life question, yeah.
All right. And I know you and I, we discussed this before, but we never brought it to the table. If you had to choose between knowing when you were going to die or how you were going to die, which one would you choose and why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which one would you pick? You know what I mean? Because I know we done went back and forth with this shit, but a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people would be able to, like, pick one.
I mean, that's a hard question, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, when or how?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, which you pick your poison, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because if you know how, then every time, and they say, yo, it's a flight, you know what I mean? You're going to off of a plane crash. Every time you take flight, you're going to be like, nah, this is it. And it might not be, you get what I'm saying? So, but when is kind of a little solidified type of timestamp, like, yo, it's going to be this time, this year, maybe this date. I don't know if I would want to know it to a T as far as like year.
Okay.
But if I was to pick, I wouldn't pick neither, to be
Oh,
honest.
nah, yo, get the hell out of here. You don't get to eat your cake and fuck, make that shit.
I would pick neither, but if I had to choose though, if I'm not going to lie, I probably would pick when instead of how.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The only reason why is because it gives me the time frame as far as like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like if they told me if I knew what age and where, it is what it is, you know.
Facts.
So it's like I don't really, but how, the how part is almost like, damn, I don't know, because it could be whereas they say like, yo, I could be cooking and shit like that, doing something in the stove, and then they were like, yo, every time you know what I mean, every time I cook, it might be something like, oh, this might be it. I don't want to know how.
You don't want to. You don't want to know how you.
I don't want to know how.
I feel like if you know when, it's more so the fact that it's projected time wise. Like, yo, this is when I'm leaving. So I think you would 24 hours to live. You know what I'm saying? You would probably die before, just knowing that the anticipation date is actually approaching. I feel as though you may die, like, because unless you prepare yourself. Because I think we had a conversation about this, like, the people that's on death row, they don't necessarily know exactly when their date is until I think, maybe a month or maybe a couple weeks before. But it's kind of like, damn, but you know decades before when you going to depart this place.
Right. See, that gives me time to prepare myself and everything like that. That's why I picked the when. The when for me is almost like if they say, yo, you know what, 25 years later or 30 years later, that prepares me to do whatever I got to do and really, really, you know, take life serious. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, because, yeah, we do bullshit and procrastinate, and we need that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We need that just to, you know, keep the balance. But if I know exactly when, oh, nah, I'm on the move. I got to get certain things established. I got certain, you know what I mean? Certain things got to, I mean, we should be operating like that regardless. But that when kind of like boosts it up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, so I would pick the when over the how.
Would you tell anybody that you knew when you was leaving? Because they probably look at you like, you don't know that.
If that's the circumstance, if they say, yo, you can't say anything, you know what I'm saying? If you listen, you're gonna know, but you can't tell anybody.
Oh, damn.
It is what it is. Then I won't say it. So I'll write it down somewhere, you know what I mean? But so somebody could, you know what I mean, open it. I don't know. I wouldn't tell. I don't think I would tell.
You wouldn't mention nothing.
Maybe a week before, I'll give you hints. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop hints like, yo, you know what?
What are the first two, three people that you would like be like, yo, listen, I'm not going to. Clearly, you would probably get your affairs in order as far as life insurance.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. If I know when, I'm taking care of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Making sure everything's good. Then I'm going to go skydiving because I know, okay, I'm not going to die then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do certain things because I know when now. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I don't have to worry about how. I just know when. So for me, I'll take, I'll do all that shit, traveling and everything like that. But as far as telling who would I tell?
Yeah, like, family members who, or just, people that you hold near and dear.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, would you want them to, like, I don't give them some type of indication, like,
I'm dropping hints.
okay.
Yeah, I'm dropping hints. I'm just gonna let you know, like, yo, anytime anybody could leave, whatever. If you hear me talking like that, then I know something's about to pop off. You get what I'm saying? So I'll just drop a hint. That's all. Yeah, I'm not.
So, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to tell them the exact date. You know what I mean? But I'll just drop a hint.
Damn. Are you impregnating any women? I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, because you're going to be out of here. Like, we all know we're going to be out of here at some point or another, but you actually know when.
Listen, I don't know. I'm going to all these strip clubs, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he going.
I'm wilding out a little bit. I got to wild out a little bit because I already know when. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to die in the strip club, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Because it's not, that's not how. Getting a laptop, they be lap dance and whatever. They be like, yo, you going to die? Nah, I don't know. I'm going to wild out a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just going to wild out.
So if they told you, like, yo, listen, when you're 81, like, yo, you're like, you're 40, but you got 40 more years.
That'd be funny because I'll be 100 and
Oh, no, what I'm saying
You know
is,
what I'm saying?
well, facts. But what I'm saying is, like, if they told you, like, yo, when you hit the age of 81, that's
the age.
yeah, but you don't know when in that year
Yeah.
you're gonna pass. But they told you, yo, when you hit 81, you out of here.
Yeah.
But that means you got, like, what I'm saying, 40 plus.
Yeah. I was like, yo, listen, I got plenty of time or whatever. So I'm good. I thought you meant 2081. I was about to.
Oh, no. Hell
100
no.
years old.
I mean, no. I mean, 81 year. Like when you turn 80, well,
Turn 81.
somewhere in that year when you 81, they want you listen. You're gonna cross over then.
Right.
At that particular.
It could be as soon as January hits. It could be. I mean, by then, you know what I'm saying? Everything should be established.
Okay.
I mean, it should be established now, but I'm saying as far as me living my life and appreciating everything and knowing that we all got to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's 81 is I think 81 is a good age. You know what I'm saying? 81 is a good age for sure.
I feel like
You yourself?
I feel like unfortunately you have to pick one. If I pick how, then it's kind of like, if it's a really fucked up way, then it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? The anticipation of me going through that is kind of like going to be a little bit stressful. And I would have to, I don't know how I would prepare for that. That's like telling somebody, hey, tomorrow we're going to drown you in water. It's like, or next week. The preparation for that is just like, it's going to be overwhelming to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how do you process that? So, they could tell you in your sleep, but there's the fact that how you're going to be getting up out of here. You don't know when, though. That's the thing. That's the only thing I can say is you don't know when it's going to happen. So it's like, if you don't think about it, but in the back of your mind, yo, this is how you getting up out of here.
Right.
So I think the win, I think they both nerve-wracking, to be honest.
Of course. You picking your poison. You don't know what it is.
Right. I think it's dope the fact that we don't know when. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even people who have certain ailments, life-threatening conditions, you know what I mean? It's an expectancy, but for the most part, that's just a projection. But at the same time, it's like, yo, there's no definitive like way that you're gonna get up out of here. Mm-hmm. So, but if we had to choose, man, and I asked like 5-10 people the same question, and they can't give me a straight answer.
They never picked one. You gotta pick one.
I know. They like, oh, I'll get back to you. I don't know. Oh, that's a tough question. And I'm like, I know.
Some people don't want to talk about that, bro. Like,
a lot of people don't want to
talk about that. They don't want to face reality.
No, exactly.
Or whatever.
No. You're right. Nah, it is reality. A lot of people, they don't want to face like the fact that they're gonna be out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what they call death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you're going to be out of here at some point, you know what I'm saying? You're going to pass over to whatever other, you know what I'm saying, lifetime or, you know what I'm saying, whatever transgression that you go through. But I always felt as though that was an interesting question,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we ain't never really like touched on that.
And you saying what you saying when is better for you?
For me, it would just be like when, because if you tell me how, then 9 times out of 10, all the built up stress of knowing that it may be not a way that I would want to go is going to kick in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, damn, yo, like, I know I'm going to die this way, but that could be tomorrow. That could be next week. That could be, you don't know when it's going to pop off. So, you know what I'm saying? When quote unquote, when death come knocking at your door, it's like, you up out of here. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I'm going to be living in fear. Not even so much in fear, but just like, I'm going to be waiting for the time. It's like, damn, I'm going to be looking over my shoulder. And that's the worst thing you could do is have to look over your shoulder for something that you know is going to happen.
Yeah.
So I would say when, for me, I'll take the win.
So once you know the when, what are you doing in between that time?
Shit, man. Unfortunately, going 100 times, you know what I'm saying, into the things that I need to be going into.
Man, yeah.
Just with a lot more, you know what I'm saying, conviction and just a lot more purpose. Even though we supposed, like you said, we supposed to be doing that anyways, because we know we're going to be up out of here at some point. But you actually got a time stamp and date. So now it's like, yo, you really got to make this shit happen. If you got children, you really got to like
spend time.
Yeah, spend time with them, mold them. Like, yo, listen, XYZ, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. Because at one point or another, when I depart this place, I'm passing the baton to you. You know what I'm saying? You going to have that torch.
That's a fact, yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? These are things that we supposed to be doing, but when you put things in perspective and then you give a scenario like that, it's weird how we wait till an occurrence happens to actually put pressure or precedence on the things that we need to be doing.
Yeah, because we're constantly distracted. We're constantly being procrastinating. You know what I mean? We blindsided by a lot of shit that happens on, you know what I mean, on social media, just the world events period. And then we realize, wait a minute, we have time, but we don't.
Mm-hmm.
So when something happens, it's like, nah, you know what? I got to put the pressure on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Els, which one you picking, man? This guy's over here playing Tetris.
If I had 24 hours to live, what would you do?
Yeah, 24 hours. But in this case, like, would you want to know how you're going to die or when you're going to die? Like, which one would you pick to know?
I mean, like I was saying, there's pros and cons to both. I would probably pick the when, because I was thinking about the how, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling what G's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I mess around and choose the how. I mean, yeah, knowing how it's going to happen, then I do something stupid like, yeah, I'm going to survive. I know I ain't going to die until a piano fall on me. And then I do something stupid like go skydiving and I break my legs. Now I'm in a wheelchair just waiting for a piano to fall on me.
Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, shit, that's some Looney Tunes shit right
I know, right? Yo, I remember that. So you going with the how?
He's going with the win.
You going with the win. All right.
Yeah, he's going with the win.
He's going with the win. All right. So So
all wins over here.
I bet. Yeah, I'll take the wins.
You know when?
For sure.
Man, that's a crazy question, bro.
It is, and it kind of like it forces you to think.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So next thing.
Oh, if anybody else, you know what I'm saying, leave a comment for real. Let them know, like, yo, leave a comment. Let us know exactly what you would choose for real.
Word. Definitely leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know what you think. Yeah, and what you would pick, because that's a crazy one. Next topic. All right. And I think this one will fall. This is love. So we already touched life. So this is love.
Sir.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck we gonna say about music. But for life, no, for love. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to know about your potential partner's past? In other words, like all his or her bodies. There's no, you know what I'm saying, all your partner's bodies and everything like that. Would it matter?
Body counts and all of that?
Yeah, like, yeah, we speaking specifically to, like, you know, how many partners they've had in the past. Would you want to know? Is that something that, you know, you feel as though, would it make you uncomfortable? Would you, like, yo, I want to know how many motherfuckers you been with?
Yeah, think so.
You would want to know?
I kind of would
Oh,
want to
you
know, man.
You's a fucking
Yeah.
sucker. Why would you want to know that?
Of course, because I just want to know. I don't want to be the one that after
Bro, what the fuck?
2,000 heads and shit like that. You don't suck mad dick. I
But-
don't know
but-
what energy
but-
you carrying and shit.
But why does that matter?
Because
If she been with, you know what I'm saying, a couple hundred men, couple
hundred.
20, 30 men, why does that matter? That's
A couple hundred. I mean, that's actually a lot for a female. We gotta understand if we going back where women were supposed to be sacred, like
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, as far as their bodies, it's supposed to be something that's worship, right? So when a female actually loses her virginity and has sex and everything like that, that's a lot of energy she's carrying.
Facts.
Because a woman's body is different from a man's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, for her to have that much dick in her, you know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, it's just you're just carrying it. Women have value, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you had that much in you. It's almost like you didn't. I'm not gonna say you didn't value yourself, because sex is sexy. I don't judge anybody, but what I'm saying is I'd rather know that you didn't have that many. Because right now we can actually accept. Okay, you had maybe 40 partners, or 50 partners, 60 partners, or whatever it is, but over a certain amount, I don't think I could actually mess with you.
well, like, all right. So how many partners is like disqualified for a woman to have, and is disqualified if you find out? Is there like a hard number that if she tells you I had 40 partners in my lifetime, is that a disqualification?
Nowadays, 40 ain't really much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But for a female, I guess it is. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? But nowadays it ain't. 40 is cool, but if she's talking around $150 and up, it's like, yo,
That's easy numbers.
damn, $150.
$150 is nothing.
Damn,
I like.
that's like, well, you was going. It depends on the time frame.
She got
When you start-
experience. That's good.
When did she start? She started when she was like what?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
about
So
18.
It really okay. So $150 at 18,
And
you
she's
gotta
like,
do
let's say
that
she's like
eight.
35, 36.
Woo, that's a lot.
Nah,
35, $150 at.
that's like 20 years. Like, well, not.
You want to break that down? Let's do the calculation real quick. You know
All right,
what I'm
because so
saying?
she started when she was 18, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's 22 years if she's 40. And I didn't say 40. I said 35.
you said 35.
I
All
said
right,
35.
so you want
I bet.
to stick to the
Let's say 40. Let's say she's 40, right? $150 that's a lot.
Yo, that's a lot. Hold up, we gonna do the calculation.
Let's say if she wasn't in relationships and whatnot, like she was just, trying to figure it out. That's a lot of figuring out. But I don't think that's any. I don't want to know personally.
It's looking like 6 partners per year.
That's
6.8. Wait, 6.8. So it's
All right.
7. Let's go 7. 7 partners a year.
She might have had an all-star game year where she scored probably like 12 bodies. She scored 12 dicks
12
in
dicks
her.
in one year. Shit, that's nah.
Oh, yeah, that's
$150 is wait, yeah. You doing more than $150? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like 18 to 20. You said from 18 to 40.
18 to 40.
She had like 150 partners and shit.
That's not bad.
Woof. Salute to you. Man.
But why would you want to know?
Salute to you.
But I don't want to know.
Oh, you wouldn't want to know.
Fuck no. Because the thing about it is because, like, what am I fishing for to find out how many partners you had? It's us right now. Just go. The only thing I'm saying is, yo, you get a blood test, I get a blood test, whatever.
And then as long as she's clean and then
If you clear, you cleared. And, if everything's green and everything's green on me, then who? I don't care.
I didn't say that I wouldn't stop messing with her. I just said I would want to know, period. You know?
Yeah,
I
but
just would wanna
for
know.
what?
It's just because I'm curious. You know what I mean? The same thing, you know what I mean? Just curious. Because let me see what type of... That could tell me your lifestyle as well, too, from the past. And knowing a little bit of who I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to know your past and I got to know who you are right now as well, too. I just feel like knowing who you are right now is cool. And then, you go from... But, you still want to know the past a little bit. You want to know somebody's past for sure.
Yeah.
Just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to gauge off of, like, all right, cool.
You need some more?
Oh, no, I'm good.
You good? I got it.
Yeah, it's just more so knowing somebody's past. It just helps. It helps knowing who that person is and what they've been through. Period. And having that much partners is I think it's an essential, you know what I mean, information.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just feel like if I find out how many dudes you been like, that's almost like how many experiences with dudes you had. I feel like I don't know. It's a little bit intrusive for me. It'd be like, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you had any?
Yeah, the commercial that wouldn't.
The hell was that?
Yeah, see
What
that
the?
that see that to me knowing you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't stop it, and I wouldn't judge you
Right.
off of it. I just want to know because you know what I'm saying, I got to know exactly who
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And if you want to ask me how many partners, I'll gladly tell you. I guess it's different, you know what I'm saying, for
Yeah.
a man and you know, man and a woman, but I mean, it is what it is. So
Yeah, I don't think I had any chick ever ask me, yo, how many female partners you been with? I don't think I ever had that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't.
would you answer that if somebody was to ask you that?
I would, yeah, I would answer, but I would have to think because now I'm like, from what age are we going from? Are we talking about from the beginning? Because like, you know, your teenage years, that shit don't really count.
Yeah, teenage year is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we should start at what, 21 and over?
That's a safe start point.
So have you asked a chick how many partners she had before?
I mean, no.
Not at all.
Nah.
Yeah.
Never?
Because
Never, ever.
Never ever.
how many men she been with? No.
In life, you never had asked a girl that.
Okay, so I'll tell you like this. If I did, it might have been just because the context of the conversation we had, it went there. So she might have been like a stripper. I have been with a stripper before. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So we're along the lines of that type of conversation. So then, you know what I'm saying? If she was comfortable enough to tell me all these other things, I'm like, damn, so how many fuckers you been with? But like that.
But you still asking though.
I did. I asked in that particular, like, that's not somebody that I'm going to be with. I'm not going to ask that question because I already know if I'm already interested to know how many partners you with, then if you tell me something that I don't want to hear, then it's kind of like, I don't know.
But overall, you say it don't matter how many partners a person has though. So whether you know or not, I don't think that would defer you from.
Nah, so it matters in the sense of me not asking the question. But if I'm interested to know, then there's a reason. Because now I'm like, yo, nah. I'm looking at you a certain way already before I ask the question. But initially, I'm not going into it to ask you that. I'm just like, yo, whatever. You could have been with 200 dudes. All right, cool. I don't want to know. But in that particular situation, like Els is asking me, since we were already in the context of that conversation, I was like, oh, well, you know, since we down this street, let me just ask you.
Right. I feel like if somebody doesn't really care, they wouldn't just ask at all, period. You know
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, just be like, yo, fuck it. I don't need to know because that's not something I'm kind of like worried about. I feel like if you ask, it's because you want to know. Because come on now, we can't kid ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Women, we look at women like, yo, listen, like they precious, they, you know what I'm saying, they beautiful, and we don't want nobody dicking them like that. So it's like, damn, I don't want to be with somebody that's been dicked that much, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I really don't care. Yeah. But like I said, in that particular scenario, it was already there. All the cards was on the table, so you know, I took a shot. Like, let me just ask real quick. I thought I was ready.
What about Els?
Man, I'm a believer, like you said. I don't ask no more.
Oh, so you usually, he's that guy.
Yeah, when I was younger, I asked.
Yeah,
when I was younger, not now.
I think
now it's just like, why would I want to know that? It's no number that I want to hear that I'm gonna be okay with. It's no number.
Oh wow,
that's bullshit. Like, you know, she had a first. We could start there.
No, I'm saying, even still, I'm gonna have to. Let's say her first is her baby father. Now, every time I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, you the one. It's no number that I really need. I don't care.
You basically like the jealous type.
No, it's just that I don't want to look at you in that light of a number. I got a number attached to you or a face attached to you.
Okay.
So I'd rather just be independent of all of that. I know that you did something, whatever. I don't care about that. But I don't want to know who it is, and I don't want to know how many it is.
So like, would you say like, yo, you possess it, but like what's yours is yours, basically. And then okay.
I mean, unless you like to share. I mean, now if I'm a single man, then hey, the communities, everybody welcome.
I don't see how you could flip the switch like that.
Because mine's like my property is mine. Like things I take possessive of. Like once I say it's mine, like you said, this is my girl. This
Right.
whatever. This is yours. You taking possession of it. Versus it's just somebody that you see in passing, or you dealing with in passing. You don't really got no strings attached to that person.
Okay.
If you want to.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna bring it up because the thing is, I seen that on I seen it on IG. You know what I mean? Diamond the Body.
Okay. Oh.
She's a rapper, right?
Yeah, I know.
She has slept over to 2,000. She had 2,000 partners. Over 2,000 partners.
Yeah, but once again, if you don't know her,
Yeah.
it's not like that number's on her forehead. Hey, I slept with over a couple thousand dudes. It's not on her forehead. So why would you want to open up Pandora's box?
I'm not coming out and saying like, yo, before we get with each other and shit like that. I need to know how many bodies you got. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying I would want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I would want to.
But why?
I'll be curious. Like I said,
she's a good woman. She treats you good. She cooks for you. She cleans for you. She does her feet. Her feet look nice because apparently that matters. Nice feet matters.
Nice feet matters.
NFM.
Let's stress that.
Yo, get a shirt. NFM. Like, yo, nice feet matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope. I like that.
And for you,
I'm gonna have to get that.
So she's doing all the things that they meet your standards. Then y'all laying down at night. I don't know. Y'all be watching Power because I love Power. So y'all watching Power and shit like that. I love Power. And then you look at her and be like, "Oh, this love scene is over. How many motherfuckers you been with?"
Oh shit.
And then she tell you, it doesn't matter. And you be like, "Nah, it does." And she tells you like 1,800. Of course, I would say that.
Shit.
1,800 dudes. You turning the TV off. I mean, like, are you? What's going on? You kicking her out? She does everything for you.
That's gonna play in my mind, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, got 1,800 dudes that actually fuck the shit out of. You know what I'm saying? And that could bring.
But
problems.
it don't matter.
Nah, here's the thing. That brings.
It don't matter.
That brings problems. You know.
How does?
Well, let me say.
How,
let me finish though. Let me finish. For me, I feel like it will bring problems only because you having that much dudes. To me, like I said before, it's all about that energy that's carrying. Number one, number two, 1,800 dudes. You gonna have niggas that's gonna still kind of hit you up and shit like that too. At the same time, that's looking for you and everything like that. It's just for me. I just cannot look at somebody that had over a certain amount of dudes.
So body counts matter for you, like what? Like when it comes to women.
Like I said before, for me, yeah, obviously, definitely from women. I mean, for me, I look at it like this. I'm not going to ask you, but I would be curious. I'm not going to ask. But if you do so happen, like we having a conversation and you tell me, then I'm going to look at you a little bit different. That's all it is.
So between both of y'all, between L's and G, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm clearly out of this conversation because, like I said, I'm not asking a question. What's an acceptable body count for a woman? For you to be like, okay, cool. What's an acceptable body count for a woman that you would accept? And either one of y'all could go first. Don't all speak at once. You know what I'm saying?
Acceptable body count.
Yeah, like
she told me.
No. She
it's a woman. Period. Like what is
like
at a certain age? You got to say what age too, right?
So if she's like 35, fuck it, 35. How many bodies will you accept if you ask the question from her answer? Like, would you accept?
I'm kind of like you on what you said earlier.
Right.
If it's clean, if it fits,
yeah,
and everything else is good, then we good.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
like once she showed me the test, you good. All right, I don't care. So that's what I'm saying.
35 for me. If she's 35,
if she's 30, let's say she's 30. She's from 21 to 35. I know that's kind of like I know I just stretched the whole time frame, but.
If she
21 and 35. Even though I know you don't fuck with 21, but whatever.
Yeah,
anyways.
Yeah. 21 and 35. If she said she had, even if she said she had like 100.
Like 20. Oh, okay.
To 35, yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with
okay.
that. That's a lot.
100. I was gonna say 100 bodies.
It's a lot. It's a lot, but if she has 100 and I met you at 35 and everything like that, it's cool.
But you 101 though.
But that is,
But
it's
you-
still a lot though. It's still a lot. But I still see for me.
Bro.
I feel like that's excessive. If I wanted to be real,
Yeah,
for
but
real,
I mean-
if I wanted to be real, I wouldn't want to mess with from 21 to 35. If you 21 to 35, I'll say maybe 20. You know what I'm saying?
20 bodies.
Yeah, 20 bodies, 20. Or
20
less.
bodies at 35 is kind of like it's not
That's
realistic. That's not
nowadays,
realistic.
yeah, nowadays it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's not.
But to me, it just shows that you kind of like you feel like because we all know, you know what I mean, that we have the whole perception is women are supposed to take care of their bodies and they got value. You don't really value yourself, so to speak. I'm not saying this. I'm not.
Right.
I'm just saying. Period.
I get it.
You know what I mean? You're supposed to value yourself. You know what I mean? Any female that's actually having sex like that and constantly having partners, there's something mentally might be wrong. You know what I mean? Quote unquote. That's what they say. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm just saying what I've heard. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like mentally, something might be wrong. There might be some type of issues that you just gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? And who's to know that? Okay, I try to be with you, and then it's gonna stop from there. You get what I'm saying? So we could throw all these assumptions, or maybe, or you know what I'm saying, like these fantasies as far as like, okay, as soon as you meet me, you know what I'm saying, you stop having sex. But who knows?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
I started to understand now. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, all right. So if you buy a car, and you buy a new car and it's an old car, like same car, different mileage on it, right? Like too many owners on the car, you like, I don't like how this car rides.
That's a fact.
There's no exclusivity to it after a while. I think that's what the problem is. It starts to be like, dang, I want something to say like this is me.
Right.
It looks different with me. But if it's too many entities attached to it, too many names on the title being transferred all the time, you like, I don't know if I want this car.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is that car may have like 88,000 miles on it, but when I got it, it felt new. That's my car.
No, I see what you
I'm gonna take that motherfucker, get detail. Like this, I'm treating it like it's new. But I get the point. But I don't know. I just never really, I never really wanted to judge somebody off of the decisions
Yeah.
that they made in their past, because I wouldn't want them to do the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Women, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, all right, you might have fucked, 100,000 dudes, but I'm like, but I'm here now. So, I mean, it's
Yeah,
like,
I feel you. But I always feel like you always need to know.
100,000, crazy though.
Yeah, 100,000.
I embellished. That's
That's out of control.
exaggerated. Like,
Yeah. You ain't got no pussy left after that.
nah, but I mean, like, but porn stars have sex all the time. Like, that's their job. So you
We
but I have, because I already initiated. So you wouldn't be with a porn star?
Be with?
Oh, yeah,
Like
like
in a relationship?
yeah. Committed relationship.
No. And I'll tell you why. Because just knowing my my brother, my mother, somebody could just stumble, hey, I just seen her the other day. Like, I just couldn't.
Yeah.
The idea of them being able to see it is no exclusivity for it.
No, hold on, real quick. There is. What I'm saying is, what if all of the content is you and her? Then what? Because now y'all both. Then you might not show your face, but it's y'all two putting that content out and making that money together. So what would be the problem there?
That wouldn't make no sense.
No. Well, good. I'm just saying.
Now, all right. So in that case, like you
She's
said,
it's just you and her.
yeah, just me and her.
Right.
She never make no other scenes with
No,
nobody else.
no, not at all.
All right, just us.
Yeah, it's just y'all
Is her
two.
face in it? Her face in it?
Yes, because you can't show your face.
That means you're a porn star too. So you.
No.
Yeah.
The star,
By
the
definition,
woman,
we will be-
the woman is the star. Point blank. Period. The guy is never the. Well,
Nah,
No,
I don't
no,
think that's
that-
the case. You
nah.
see the same guys more than you see the girl.
Yeah, there's porn stars. Porn
Well,
stars
I mean, for the sake of-
whether female or male though,
Bro.
so he would be a porn star too if he's actually.
by definition, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you absolutely right, Gillionaire. All right, but what I'm saying is this: if it's you and your lady, and she's a porn star, and she's just, y'all just making content, just y'all two. Who cares who sees what? It's just y'all two doing y'all thing. That's like homemade videos, in 4K.
If you don't plan on having no kids with her or nothing,
Y'all got kids already though.
you already got kids. That
Yeah.
makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Nah, no, it doesn't.
Those kids
What
gonna
are
get
you doing?
older, and they going like
They
Kim
gonna-
Kardashian, her right now, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, her kids gonna be old enough. Everybody know her mother got a tape. Now, just imagine when you was in school and somebody had to talk about Just imagine a regular joke when they ain't got no ammunition. But now they got something to say. I can pull her up on the phone right now, dog. I can pull her up today. To this day.
To this day.
Wilder.
To this day.
Wilder. All right. Would you do it?
You already know my answer, man.
It's a no. It's a yes. I don't. No. But
it's a hell to a no.
Yo, listen, for all of the Apple listeners and Spotify listeners, you know what I'm saying. But that's why I'm saying we gotta bring that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't.
I can't mess with no porn star, man. I can't. I could, like I said, before I had stated.
I don't understand.
Actually, we could hang out. We could chill. Whatever.
There's no chill. You know the nature of. You know her nature. She. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I could chill with her.
So you wouldn't hit.
That's what I'm saying. Part of chilling is having sex. Yeah, I definitely have sex.
No, part of chilling is this guy. Yo, exactly. No, it's not. Unbelievable.
But as far as dating, let me finish. As far as dating or being or claiming somebody, I don't think I could claim a porn star. Only
Sky right here.
Due to the fact that I felt like you just being, you know what I mean, you're being used. Now, you know what I'm saying? If later on down the line, you know what I'm saying? Well, there's no later on down the line. You are what you are. I just can't deal with it. That's all.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah.
The body.
Can't do it.
Another power reference.
It's just issues after issues, man. If you look at it, like we bringing up Kim Kardashian. She has the sex tape and all this other stuff, constantly moving back and forth with other dudes.
That was 20. Was it 20 years ago?
It's like, I believe
so. 15,
20 years ago,
okay.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I feel like it's just issues, man. You can't lock somebody like that down. I feel like it just comes with a lot of problems, period. Not to say, you know what I mean, even after 10 or 20 or whatever, somebody could have issues. It doesn't matter, but it's just too many bodies on there, man.
Okay.
It's just too many bodies.
Next question is this. How do you feel about artists or celebrities having to, quote unquote, check in when they go to cities that have to perform? They got to check in, and I guess I would give it a broad range across the board, but we all know who that only applies to. Like, how do you feel about that? You think that that's necessary?
Yeah, well, first, I'm gonna definitely define exactly what the checking in means, you know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
a lot of people the people that don't know what checking in is, you gotta, if you're going into somebody's territory, you're going to somebody's state, obviously I feel like it's within the streets. You gotta holla at somebody, talk to somebody as far as letting them know that you're gonna be there, and then for them to actually protect you. With that being said, there's histories of going in somebody's, you know what I mean, territory and being, showing respect.
Okay.
So I understand the whole checking in thing, but I just don't understand why is it only limited to hip hop.
Right.
Rap.
It's just artists, right?
To you know what I mean, rap artists, period. So with that being said, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. I just wish we could do better. You know what I'm saying? I just wish we could do better. You know what I mean? You're not checking in all these other, you know what I'm saying? You're not checking in any
Like rock stars.
Rock stars. You're not checking in any
Actors.
R&B actors. Anybody white. Period. I don't see them.
Yeah.
You're not checking in anybody white. Nobody white has to check in. Anybody. It's like we just doing it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I respect it from afar. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
So you think it's something that it's like, yo, it's overrated, or because the way I look at it is like this. It's like if you're in a certain industry, then like it would make sense for you to do that for your own protection. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like if I go to, you know what I'm saying, like Tilden, or well, I don't want to say Tilden because I'm from Brownsville, but like if I was coming through Left Rack. You know what I'm saying? And I'm known. And motherfuckers know that I'm about to come through. And I know you got some influence over there. You got some pull. I'm going to be like, yo, son, I'm about to come through, whatever. Like, am I good? Like, the artists that are of that high caliber, that people's like, they're sought after.
Right.
I don't see what the issue would be with doing that. Especially if you going like to, places that you may not be too welcome or you just unfamiliarized with. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you go out to like, LA, you're not familiarized with that area or territory. So I just think it's kind of like, yo, I think you probably would be better off, like, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with somebody who knows the area and they good.
Yeah. No, I guess it comes with, as far as like, if you do go in an area like that, and you know what I'm saying, it's just letting, listen, tell your soldiers to arm down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, just don't fuck around and shit like that. I'm coming through with love and shit like that. So I guess the checking in comes in, whereas, you know what I'm saying, because you got a lot of knuckleheads that will pop off and shit. But if they know that they don't, you know what I mean, you're not to be touched with, then, you know what I'm saying, then of course. There's levels with it, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I know there's supposed to be some type of respect and you showing love, but I feel like if you're coming through and you're not doing anything, whereas you actually disrespecting the hood,
Right.
then
Like, you're not hostile.
you're not hostile. You're not coming through with any type of aggression or whatever. Yeah, pull up. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You just pull up. Or
Right.
It don't matter. But if you coming through the hood to clown on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Then we got a problem. Then whether you checking or not, you're gonna get touched.
Right. Because I feel like the material that is in your music is kind of like, it coincides with what the impression of who they think you are.
Yeah.
When it's like, that ain't even the case. That's just music that, you know what I'm saying, I put out.
It's just entertainment at the end of the day. So, but it's just I feel like we could do better with that whole
Okay.
checking in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, I respect it. If that's what it is in the streets, that's what it has always been in part of hip hop.
Right.
Then that's.
I mean, because a lot of people, they, even recently, but more so just throughout the years, decades, they done got hit up, they done lost their lives, you know what I mean? And not to say because they didn't check in, but it's kind of like, I don't know, when I go certain places, I like to know that I'm good, you know what I mean? And, especially areas that I know is kind of like, it's volatile in that area. I'm like, yo, listen, and if I know you got some type of pull, I'm gonna be like, yo, son, like, yo, what's good? Like, am I good? Because before I roll up in there, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to, get pressed for no reason. And it's kind of like, yo, nah. It's always nice to know a familiar face that, has control of that whole sector or whatever. So that's why I was saying, like, how you felt.
If it needs to be done, I'll do it, because I don't want to go in an area, like you said. I don't want to go in an area and feel like I gotta watch my back, or if at any given moment some shit pop off or whatever have you. I just, you know what I'm saying, I want to feel comfortable too. So if that's what it is, then I'm gonna abide by it.
Okay.
But would I want to do it? Nah, not at all. I feel like, you know what I mean, let me live, let me move freely. I'm not coming through with any type of aggression. I'm not disrespecting anybody's culture. I'm not disrespecting anybody's hood, period. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I there's no need for it, but if that's what needs to be done, then I'm gonna do it.
You're obliged, man. All right, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So
you say Steven Jackson, he got it. He's checking in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
That 5.
He's about that life. But speaking of that, I wanna touch one more topic real quick. Diddy says R&B is dead, and I know he been saying that for a minute. I want to know what your take on him saying that R&B is dead, and I'm gonna give you my spiel on it.
Yo, Diddy bugging. This nigga bugging, bro.
But
bugging.
Like, you feel like he trolling? He just trolling, or?
I guess he just, you know what I'm saying? I guess he misses the whole, like, that old school R&B, whereas it really, you know what I mean, there was songs that really hit. I mean, right now, the female R&B, they, you know what I'm saying, rappers, female R&B singers right now, they still hitting.
They killing it, man.
They killing it.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the songs still hit. You know what I'm saying? You got still Jasmine Sullivan that's still doing her thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of good.
You got
R&B.
her.
Yeah, you got her.
She's killing it.
Oh yeah.
You got 7 Streeters. She's killing it.
See, but now we're only naming like females. Like, as far as
you still got Chris Brown that's killing it. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
You still got the R&B.
You got.
It's not dead.
Yeah, it'll never die. I think it's definitely different. It took a turn just like rap did. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's why not.
Rap took a little.
It took a heavy turn, right? It took a heavy turn.
Yeah, the dynamic there took, you know what I'm saying, it definitely like it went completely to a different category. But as far as R&B, like you still have to sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still have to have a voice. Although, you know, auto-tune does wonders, but
Yeah.
you still have to make a great song. I just feel as though at least somebody like Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he has the credentials to make that statement though.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? All for the things that he's done.
Yeah, he contributed a lot.
Yeah, so he has the credentials to make that statement, and I feel as though he's doing it just to push things further. But I don't have a problem with the R&B what I'm hearing. I'm okay with what I'm hearing. Like, yo, I mean, granted, it ain't no 1980s type shit. Like, I get it. You're not gonna be able to recreate that.
80s and 90s, nah, you can't. They're not going to be able to touch that. But R&B still right now.
That shit is bro. That shit, like, I feel like the songs that the R&B community is making, it's like, yo, them shits hit.
Mm-hmm.
Them shits still fucking hit, and I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I love what I'm hearing. I can't say the same for, like, you know what I'm saying, the rap. You know what I mean? I
Rap
can't.
is definitely different, right?
It's definitely different, but I can't, like, the essence of R&B hasn't shifted as much as the essence of hip hop. Hip hop, like that shit really changed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the shit that you hear now is kind of like, all right, cool. You can appreciate it because it's new and it's fresh, but some of this shit is fucking garbage. Some of this shit is fucking trash.
There's no classics.
There are no classics. And I love, you know what I'm saying, like the new shit that I hear. I love a lot of the new shit that I hear, but some of it is a hard miss. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
it wasn't good. But a lot of the shit that I hear, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers got swag.
As far as R&B, you talking about?
Nah, I'm talking about hip hop.
Oh, just hip hop.
Nah, R&B to me is the, you know, the lane is still, it hasn't been cut off. But I feel that sometimes in hip hop, it's like, yo, it's just a little bit different. But I like a lot of the new shit that I hear.
Yeah.
But I also don't like some of the new shit I hear. But then that's just subjective to me, man.
When it comes to the hip hop scene, I can't keep up with what's going on. Everybody to me sounds the same. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I don't know who's who really. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of lost with that. But they are artists that I still fuck with. Mm-hmm. Overall, you know what I'm saying, with R&B, go back to your question. Nah, R&B is definitely not dead. I appreciate all the music that I'm hearing so far. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing now. It's dope. It's dope. It's still hit. Now, are they putting out any like real singing classics and everything like that? No. Everything's for the moment, but still hit. They still hit. You know what I mean?
It's a good song structure.
Yeah.
I like it. You know what I mean? I can fuck with it, but I just feel as though when he said that, I'm like, oh, he's trying to like.
Yeah, he's trolling.
He definitely, but like I said, if anybody could say something and make a statement like that, it's definitely him.
It gotta only come from like somebody that contributed to you know what I mean, to the genre. And salute to Diddy, man, because he had some real good R&B singers, man, for real.
This motherfucker Diddy can make anybody a star, man.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he did that. So that's why we can't discredit. When Nas said it, we can't discredit somebody that actually contributed to the genre to be able to say. Now, that's like if I came out of nowhere and said R&B is dead. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, you know? I get it. When Nas said hip hop was dead, you know what I mean? But look who that is. Once again, your opinion is going to stand on your credibility and what you've done. And then that, I mean,
you can't discredit that.
That's Nas, like, you know what I'm saying? If he say hip hop is dead, it's just like he feels that way. Yeah. But also look at what he's done and look what he's contributed to. And he might have just been feeling like that at the moment, which I still think he feels like that. But then when you hear all these dudes with the essence of, you know, hip hop and how it was started, it's kind of like it's a breath of fresh air. It makes you feel good. But not to knock what anybody who's coming up that's doing, because to be honest with you, I don't really want to hear the same shit from 30 years ago. Me personally, I don't. So that's why I appreciate what the, you know what I'm saying, the younger
changes.
I love what the younger cats are doing, and I'm listening to it, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the whole emergence of the New York drill, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's just everything, even in the South or whatever. Like, I love all of that. You know what I mean? I don't like everything that I hear, but there's a lot of stuff that I do like, so.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I mean, change is change. Everything's gonna change, right? So we just gotta evolve and accept and make it better. Just as long as it doesn't lose its essence. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as it doesn't lose that, then we good.
Right. All right. Els, what you think? You like the new? You like R&B? You feel like R&B is dead? What's up, man? You don't listen. You don't listen to R&B music. It's okay.
I listen to R&B music, but I don't think it's dead at all.
Not at
I mean,
all.
Diddy saying it makes sense because you figure even a lot of his early '90s acts, he used a lot of the old school R&B in it, so he was constantly in touch with the R&B sound. So it makes sense that he would say that, but I don't think that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about rap?
Nah.
Nah, right?
It's just in a different direction. It's like a sailboat, you know. It blows in different directions, and
Okay.
it just evolved. And people, you can find whatever subgenre. The difference is it wasn't a bunch of subgenres before.
Facts.
Now it's more subgenres, so you can actually find something within something that's more catered to your taste.
This is true.
That's a fact.
So yeah. Once again, Music, Life, and Love podcast. I go by the name of M.Soto. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. If you have any topics, any comments, Music, Life, and Love 88@gmail.com. Make sure you listen to us, stream us on Apple Music and Spotify. Got my man Gillionaire. I don't know if you got anything else for the greater the cause.
Another great episode. Appreciate everybody that's been listening, watching us on YouTube. All of that, man. You know, supporting us, subscribing, all of that, liking, sharing. Everybody that's commenting on the pages.
Yeah, facts.
It's all love. It's all love. I love that.
Definitely share it. So I guess another good episode. So, you know what I'm saying? Until the next time, we appreciate you guys. Music, Life, and Love podcast. M.Soto, Gillionaire. We are out.
Peace.
Music, life, love, love.